Good day! And today we're learning how to do lily pad. First, you have to make a circle like this. Find a find the center. Let's say that the center is somewhere here. Okay. Let's say that that's the center. Then we draw lines. It's going to be a guide for us later on. Say let's do 4 more. Does not have to be even, as long as they are all going to the center. That's fine. Oops. Don't worry about this kind of things. You have to erase it later on. Second, you have to do these cuts. So from this line, all you have to do is draw another line like this one, like this one. Say, so that it does not have to be as straight as the previous line that we did. And also this one, make it a little bit bigger like this one, and also this one, and this one, this one, and 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 this one. So we basically have our guides. Now we can lower the opacity to make it look organic, create a new layer. Then we can just follow this guide as the shape of the lily pad. Do it like this. This one, this one. So you don't have to worry about it making it straight, because it is an organic drawing, so it does not have to be straight all the time. Having that a little bit of curves makes it a bit more interesting to look at. Like this one. Now we're almost done. Oops. What you want to make sure is the curvature, that you're still following the curvature. If you do it like this, it's gonna look a bit weird as a lily pad. What you want is to keep the curvature of the circle almost the same. It does not have to be straight, but the curvature should be the same. In the center, you can also do this one. Now we're finished with this one. We can make a new layer. Put the layer below on the previous layer. The second layer, we can line it up as line 1, just to make it less confusing. I'm gonna make a base color. Now what we're using is this one, this color here. So just use the color picker, then go back to line 1 layer, magic selection, go back to base color layer, then fill bucket. You have this one, right? Make sure that the base color is below the first 2 layer, so you can also see the guidelines here. Now we're done with that one. Go back to your brush icon, and you can see these things like the veins. Just choose the same color. Move your color picker to a darker green, and use this guideline to correct it. I prefer using the base color, another color above the base color for this one. This would allow me to change it later on. If you can see, there's 2 base color here. This one is the darker one, this one is the lighter one, so I'm free to choose later on. Plus there are corrections here that we have to fill up. Let's turn that off. like so. So it doesn't look much right now, but once you start adding details on it, it's gonna start looking like a lily pad. Okay. Like so. Okay. Let's go back to the base color and fix these things. Choose the same color as what you used just a while ago and start filling the gaps here. Okay, going back to the line 1 drawing, choose a picker. No, let's go back to this one instead. Guidelines. See how easy we can pick it up? Now we can use a different green here. Just use your brush. I always use this one because it's easier to color this one. The difference of color makes things more interesting. Then turn off the guidelines. Ooh, color the different. Before you color it, don't make the same mistake. Go to the base color layer, then just color it. Then turn on the line 1, turn off the guideline. Now you see something like this one. Now what we want is the shadow, which is this one. You have to make a new layer for that one, just above the base color. Let's call this shadow. Just pick the black color here, go back to your pencil brush. Then what's important right now is to put the normal to overlay, then just follow the curvature of the circle. So then F. Looks like the fill color is not making it. Okay, now you have this. Lower the opacity to 50, then turn it back on. This one. Now you have a lily. Now if you want this one, use the reflection of light in the water. Create another layer just above the shadow. Call it reflection or whatever you wanna call it. Choose white. I'm just using a picker right now just to make sure I don't go beyond the lines. And go back to the reflecting layer to do the line like this, like this, like this, like this, maybe something like this. So I'm still following the curvature of the first circle, like this, like this, like this. Okay, I think that's fine. Now right now it's normal. Can change this to overlay. Now you have something like this. Now make sure now you're still on the reflecting layer. Go to filter, blur, blur. just adjust it as much as you want. Now we're done. See? Now you have a lily pad. So that's it. If you like this tutorial, please do subscribe and add a like here. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.